How you doing, everybody? This is T from Cymbals and Snares, the home of the other name brand. Tonight, what I have for you is a 20-inch Silken Deep Earth Ride. Look at that cymbal. The Deep Earth is known, generally it's known as a Turk cymbal. It's a generic term given to this style of cymbal. It is basically an unfinished cymbal. It's less worked. There's not a lot of lathing going on, if any. Some are totally unlathed. You will see hammer marks. This one particularly has quite a few hammer marks. They're unfinished. They're dry. They have a lot in common no matter what brand you're talking about. This one in particular is dry. We have a flat top ride in stock right now from the Deep Earth series, which is as dry as the Sahara Desert. This one's got a little bit more oomph to it because of the bell, but it overall is dry, and it's a kind of cymbal where you're either gonna love it or you're not gonna love it. There's not gonna be a whole lot of in betweeners. Sort of like a White Castle, You're either for them or you're against them. One or the other. Something that I want to point out here. In the process of finishing this, it looks like to me they spilled some of the coating or whatever. I draw your attention to the sticks. I tell you what, it's actually very hard to see when you have the cymbal in your hand or when it's on a stand. However, I did notice that in pictures and in videos, it stands out quite substantially. In fact, I originally saw this through a picture. I mean, I had the cymbal a day or two, and when we get a load in, there's just so many of them, I just hadn't paid attention until I was looking at pictures, and I'm like, hey, what the hell is this? So there it is. We're willing to take some money off. Doesn't affect the price sonically at all. This normally would retail for $169. We're going to do this for $139. $30 off for that little cosmetic defect. I think that's very fair. Let's let the cymbal talk a little bit now instead of me yakking away. 20-inch Silken Deep Earth Ride. Let's see what the bell's got to say. Now, if you notice the way I was playing this cymbal, you can get a lot of different tones out of it. I mean, I was hitting the bow of the cymbal, and it's kind of flat. The bow isn't really bowed like a normal cymbal, a little flatter. At the same time, I was hitting the shoulder of the stick, and some of you may have picked up on those higher pitched hits. So, I mean, if you can, you have that kind of coordination, you can get creative with your sticks. There's quite a bit that you can do with something like this. I told you it was dry. Not a lot of wash, not a lot of overtones. There you go. A unique and interesting cymbal from an innovative company, Silken. The Silken 20-inch deep earth ride.